do this work, and every single time, like I said, the reason why, I continued this work for such a long time is because when we went out and we gave talks to parents, right? Every single talk, we had somebody coming up to us and saying that I'm actually a survivor. I mean, they don't use the word survivor, but they say, you know what, I've been sexually abused. Right?
That's usually the adult that...
Yes. Yeah. So when we started, there were a lot of cold cases, which means it happened 30 years ago. It happened 20 years ago. And some of them, it's, why is it so bad? It's like cancer, right? They come and they say, you know what, you're the first person that I've actually mentioned this to. My parents didn't know this, my husband doesn't know this, my children do not know about this. Can you imagine?
That person was being abused.
That she was actually sexually abused.
Oh, I was assuming that the person was abused by the husband.
No, this is...
these are survivors.
Or the survivors.
Survivors
when it happened to them when they were children.
Yes.
But only when they go and listen to talks.
I see.
I guess the talks in a way gives them the courage, or do you suddenly realize that so many other people go through this?
Correct. I think the thing is, what it would be good for everybody to do is to open a space, right? A safe space. So when you have a safe space and you're talking about sex abuse, saying that we understand this and why it happens and what is it that a child goes through, then people will say, I can tell them. Because number one, they're talking about this. Number two, they come from they're creating a safe space that is compassionate, which means I can tell you, and this is where we train everybody. The first thing you say is, thank you for telling me, right? And I think you've got so much courage to come up and tell me that. Because the last thing you need, and that's the problem now. Sex abuse is not just a 21st century problem.
Yeah, obviously.
It's been around for decades, right? So what is it that will allow people to come up and report is basically a safe environment.
I think the main problem from these survivors or even kids, they do not know that they're being abused. Because when you grow up and having it like normal throughout your daily life,
despite the discomfort.
Well, we do not know.
So it can be pleasurable.
It's like Stockholm syndrome, I mean, like those kids where they have the father, incesting them, if there's such a word. Then when they grow up and then when the father gets caught, they protect the father.
Yeah, because there's that sense of
to them it's life.
Right.
So abuse is a term that we have to establish legally, educationally, because kids do not know better. That is the problem.
If it's incest. Other than that, if it's no.
Actually, that's true.
I mean, like your child will know what they like and what they don't like.
2-year-old child.
Yes, they do.
They know it's just benda tu kalau
Why do you say that?
I mean, okay, the thing is about, just in general, right? Children have feelings. Babies have feelings. They don't like something, they're hungry, they cry. Okay? The 2-year-old, your 3-year-olds. You can see from their non-verbal cues whether they have no vocabulary, whether they like something or they don't like something. They know.
That's true.
Okay? Which means a child will know innately whether they like something or they don't like something. They just do not have the vocabulary to tell you that Uncle John touched my breast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay? So what is missing here is that we are not listening to the signs of kids, whether they like or don't like things. So for example, basic hugging, right? If you're a huggy, feely family, you will just go and say, okay, I'm going to hug Auntie Mary. Look at your child's face, right? Some of the child who is very vocal, which a lot of kids are now, I don't like to touch Auntie Mary. I don't want it. You know what?
Yeah.
Or they'll be very, okay, fine.
Yeah.
But maybe to the auntie, it's normal for her.
Correct. But then we are talking about the best interest of the child.
Of course.
Because then the child is able to just say what they like and they don't like. Right?
Yeah.
Most children can say, especially when it comes to private parts.
Yeah.
It is just not appropriate.
Yeah.
They know. Okay?
For example, for me, my 11-year-old boy, I start playing my boy's balls.
Yeah.
Why are you playing with your boys?
No, I don't. They said, okay, listen.
Okay lah. Okay. You mean tease, like
you tease,
like
like that.
Yeah.
Right?
11 years old.
11
months
months old.
Okay, 11
That's why lah, she also turned 11 years old, right?
Yeah, I know, 11.
Sorry, because the nasi lemak is so good.
Sorry, Arif. For
Sorry,
Arif.
11 months old. Our baby boy. So you start tickling.
See the mother's face not like
Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know what he means. Like
he's
he's
playing like
practical, you
Yeah.
know. But you know,
So
yeah.
when does it become wrong to do that?
But why would you want to tickle someone's balls?
It's not someone, it's my own son, 11
Alright,
months,
why
and
would you-
because he's laughing at it, so you think it's funny.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking, so that we all know, so that we are educated better.
Okay. You're absolutely right as to like what is appropriate and what's not
Yeah.
appropriate. So the touching rules is no one should touch your private parts except to keep you clean and healthy. Simple as that. Right? If you're 11-monther and you poo and you need to be clean on your private parts again, we need to know which one is private parts because again, a lot of people don't know what
Of
private
course.
parts are. Okay? That one is really interesting. Your breasts, your vagina, your penis,
your anus.
right? And your anus. You're absolutely right. Anything else is your erogenous zones. It doesn't fall into your private parts. Your neck and your thighs. Like in a lot
How
of
about
teenagers.
Because I know I
Come on,
can
times also is, it is kind, it's not private, but then when you do that to your own daughter, even though 11 months old,
Okay. So
see, this is the grey area.
okay, not gay. Okay, let's just go back to even just definitions. So mouth is also it, but we will not tell children. When it's kids, it's a very simple thing when it comes to parents. It's just that these are your private parts. That's it. Right? You just use appropriate names for private parts.
Yeah.
You don't say nasi lemak for the breast. You know, sotong for the penis.
Yeah, so confident.
Potong lah, like a banana or something. Okay. Anyway, go on.
Right.
Go on. I know that half of us call it bird and all that,
Right, stick. You know, so you give appropriate names. The reason you give appropriate names is two things. There's a reason behind it. Number one, you're giving them vocabulary. Uncle Mat, touch my penis. Bam, you'll be alert like just now, right?
What are the examples?
Ma, okay, Mutu touch my penis. No, Mutu touch my stick. Go get another stick if you're busy.
The word association
Right.
is like bird,
Trigger,
banana, sotong.
Yeah.
Okay, even though, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So number one, you're giving them vocabulary. If you want to go to the police station, you're gonna say that Mary touched my penis. Okay? It's clear. It is not coached. You have the vocabulary. Number one. Number two, you remove the shame from your private parts.
Yeah.
The shame, right?
Because of saying the word,
Yes.
penis and all that. Okay.
So there was a group of children who could actually swear like nobody's business,
Right.
and they got no problem swearing,
But they don't know what it is.
No.
don't know what it is. But when you ask them to mention the proper name of the
Yeah.
private parts, which is
They get
scientific, they're like,
They don't.
alamak, terrible,
Oh.
It's very embarrassing.
Oh, they cannot
Yeah,
associate
But you see, my daughter
the
is embarrassed
swearing.
to say those words as well, even though I say like vagina is the scientific word.
And I don't know if it's because we're both open.
Yeah.
I don't know if because my daughters are like that too. Then suddenly they're all
They're like,
and I don't
"Hey,
think
don't say
I-
that word. Like, but why? It is the word for it.
No.
And I don't think
think
it's because
as parents yourself, so you subconsciously already shame it on them. You do not
that's
know.
what I
you
know.
remember.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, do I say like vagina?
Oh.
With that tone. I don't know.
Maybe you don't say that, but then hey, don't go and telanjang and go. See.
Yeah,
When
that's
you
what
say
we
that
say.
already,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
then you're going to show off your
Yeah,
size.
shame. When you show your panty.
Yeah. So
that.
that
Yeah, I do that.
So what's the right way to do it?
Yeah.
I mean,
We don't want
how
to
do
go
we
flashing the
teach
panty.
cut. Can I have some more coffee?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so the simple touching rules will be: no one should touch your private body parts,
Okay.
except to keep you clean and healthy.
Yeah.
If someone touches you and you don't like it, say no, say don't like, stop it, walk away and tell someone about it. Most victims cannot say no and have a very weak support system. but as a preventive tool, kids who are confident, most of them they will say, I don't like it, because they feel that, hey, you've given me permission to say I don't like it, and then I'm going to tell the parents. So this is where the parents' education comes in, because you cannot empower the child, and then the child is empowered, and then comes and says, Mama or Dad, Uncle Sam touched me and I don't like it. Uncle Sam is a wonderful person. He's a wonderful teacher, right? You're not hearing. Religious leaders.
Yeah.
We had a story where this religious leader was touching a little girl's toe. Toe?
Okay.
Doesn't matter. And she didn't like it.
What?
She didn't like it. Doesn't matter. It wasn't. She didn't like it.
Yeah.
She went to tell her parents, and her parents says, "Oh, never mind. It's just your toe." You understand?
Gone.
Oh my God.
This is it,
Gone.
right? You're absolutely
That's
right.
it. You're right. You downplay the enforcement.
And then that's
It's gone.
You diminish.
After that, you diminish it.
And
After
then they
that,
don't trust you to talk to you
the
anymore.
child will not come to you anymore from then on. But I think, for me, the first education on the do's and don'ts on sexual abuse is from the parents first.
Always, everything's from the parents' side.
No, I mean
Sex
to teach the
education.
parents
Yeah,
first. Yeah.
That's what we get taught, you mean? Okay.
No, yeah, we.
But
yeah.
we do. So
And especially like how you react, that's key. Because right now, even what Madeleine is saying is, when the kids come to us, we have given them the courage and everything like that. And when they come to us, our reaction is the key to whether what happens next for them as well. How they react,
yeah.
what you are going to do. I mean, we've heard instances when a child goes to the parent and then the parent who gets upset, in the end, starts to raise her voice or something like that, but upset about the situation, not upset to the child, but the child might not see that,
You are right there.
The child might just go like, oh my God, I told her something and now she's just, what did I do?
It's
my fault. What did I
You
do?
see, I think you hit the nail on the head there, when you say the parents is upset about the situation because the parents do not know how to react.
Yeah,
That's
so-
why they're upset.
Because it is happening to the child. I think all parents
course,
are
don't want
naturally
this to-
this happen to their kid, but then shit, man, why is it happening? I do not know what to do.
Especially if they know the person who's doing that to the
Yeah.
child. Yeah. It's an uncle, it's a relative, it's a, someone you know, someone that you
And
trust.
always people you know, right?
And it's not,
always
and is that true?
Yeah.
I read somewhere that it's
85%
mostly
of them is
85
It's mostly
Because it's easier for them to get the
access.
access and the
Oh.
Yeah.
confidence.
So yes, I think the parents and adults are the main people that we need to educate, right? And when we go into schools, the best thing is to have it in school. So if you have like a kindergarten, the principal actually takes on the whole program. That means we train the principal, we train all the teachers in the school, and the teachers actually teach the curriculum. And then we also call in parents to actually give the talk before you teach the thing.
So you've been doing this?
Yeah.
And how have schools accepted, the acceptance in this sort of...
So private schools are open to it, okay? The thing is that what needs to happen is that it needs to be compulsory. So
That's right.
done by the minister, right?
Exactly.
And then coming back to the
That
second
means if you
point,
want to send your kids to this school, the parents have to go through initialization program first, which is about this.
protection of children, right? It doesn't have to be sex abuse. It's just like,
Yeah, anything.
how do you protect children? These are like safety rules, right?
Yeah.
You know when you teach children look left, look right,
Yeah.
and look left, it's the same thing. This is just safety about self.
Yeah.
The other thing, because you see, the thing is that again, it's people, it's resources, right? It's financial resources, and it's people. It's basically people. You're going around. Can you imagine going around schools to schools to schools to schools to train? How much it needs to be. That's why it'd be great, like if they are just bloggers or if you're doing recordings and like what you're doing is just absolutely fantastic, because then now what you can do is use social media. But then again, only how many people are interested, right?
And how many have the access to these social media tools?
Yeah.
People in the kampong, they might not, or it could be language barrier.
So, and then it cuts across everybody. There's no, it's in race or socioeconomic group. Sexual abuse cuts across all socioeconomic group and cuts across all races.
definitely.
When it comes to child sexual abuse, is it more the women's ministry punya issue, or is it the education ministry's issue when it comes to that? I mean, or is it both parties are supposed to play a huge role in this?
Actually, all parties. Ministry of Education, because then all schools will be gazetted
Should be KDN also.
to do. Yeah, you're right. Then Ministry of Education. Women's Ministry is also because there's JKM welfare underneath.
Correct.
Then there should be police.
Yeah.
And then there should also be KDN when you hear that there is a pedophile that is coming into the country. How do you know, now that we know that there are these two people that is coming back to our country, right? How has it changed the landscape of the country? Are people more, for example, there's this Selva Kumar and this Nur Fitri guy, right? They've come back to the country. How has the general public been,
informed, or what is
changed? How did their attitudes or behavior change? And I don't
Towards
think.
these two guys.
Or
Should
even,
castrate him, habis cerita.
or you know what? To say that I should know about this issue, to be interested in this. I don't think anyone has ever.
I mean, unless you're reading what's in the news already, then you will know. We would know. We will be informed.
Exactly, right? So, this whole thing about this sex offenders registry.
Correct. Is that all? Or do we have that?
No.
You're talking about it. No, Malaysia we do not have
I
We've been
think I
talking
have
about
it
it.
here.
Yeah.
It's not published because it's under the Data Protection Malaysia Official
see.
Secrets Act. That's why you can't have access to this, right?
But other countries, they have sex offenders registry.
Yeah, but I also don't agree that it needs to be publicized.
Okay.
Okay, I don't agree because there is still the human rights violation.
Right. Okay.
Of can you imagine no job, no food, no one that wants
So
to
how would be?
But you are supposed to declare whether you're a sex offender when you're going for a job, whether you're going to stay in a condominium. You don't have to publish the list of sex offenders that are available, of course. But you, as a law in America, you must say that you're a sex offender coming to this neighborhood. You must say that you're a sex offender
they're aware.
going to this school.
Aware.
So that the people around there are aware. So I don't think there's a violation in that.
No, I don't think there's a violation in that. But then I'm going to throw it back to structures in the country, right? Is there a monitoring system by the enforcement to know where he is, his whereabouts? Is there a rehabilitation program that he can go to so that he can constantly seek help? Is there one? Right? So just having a system that is not systemic or does not look at all angles doesn't help the issue. Right? It doesn't.
Do sex offenders repeat even if they?
Of course.
I mean, that's what the news reports are saying about this Selva one,
Because
right?
he didn't show any remorse and stuff like that.
The chances of him repeating his offense is so high.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
But what about no fitri, right? There are like 3,000 pornography of child abuse, and not only was he category C, he was category A. And yet people are like, it doesn't matter, we don't know where he is. He's here. But where is the monitoring?
He doesn't have to clock in, is it? Like at least have a clock in system or something.
How does it work?
It doesn't even have, it doesn't exist. Go and ask the producers.
Then I should bring you tomorrow as well.
Go ask the police this. What is
The thing that really bothers me about sexual abuse to kids, especially own kids, father to daughter, or father to
Boys,
a girl.
even to a boy.
50% of them are
It's
also
due to
boys.
Culture and
50% is also boys.
culture and religion. Okay, I've abused her, marry her lah.
Oh,
That's
that's
part of the
another.
marriage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think that's why people always try to avoid the subject in this country.
Yeah.
Because malu lah. Saya cerita lah.
I mean, you get all these women activists going about
I
it.
already redeemed by marrying her. Okay, that's the biggest bullshit that's happening now,
I think
and
so.
that's legalized.
What is legalized?
Because he redeemed himself by marrying that girl.
Anak sendiri, right?
Okay, I mean, I don't know what happens there.
I mean, there's can't marry anak sendiri, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest. That's like
Yeah, you can't
having
ban it.
sex offender registry in America is all possible because they will never allow this to happen. Below the age of 18 will be a statutory rape and all that.
Oh,
Here,
yeah, here,
here
oh,
you
you
marry
can kahwin.
you rape a 15-year-old, kahwin lah.
Yeah,
so that's
that's
the
the
biggest
thing.
bullshit that's happening here.
I think so.
And that's due to religion and culture. I will not mention the religion, which religion or which culture, because it's on her work. But you all know.
But you know what? Religion doesn't condone it. Right?
Of course,
You know,
no religion condones
correct.
sex.
So you know what? So there is no excuse for child sexual abuse. Culture and religion is no excuse for child sexual abuse. None. You
But-
know, there is zero tolerance.
But what
There
we
should
think?
be a zero
There's
tolerance.
nothing.
But I guess it's still that
You know?
taboo, you know. The victim or survivor still feels that she needs to keep herself quiet, and it happens. Sometimes it's a very vicious cycle.
Yeah.
But you know, in
You
the
know?
beginning, Joe said something. He said like sometimes the kid doesn't I mean, you know that is abuse until it's later on when you're
Correct.
educated and things like that. So I mean, like I've met people or I've had friends who come to me and say things happened to them when they were younger, but they didn't even think about it, and it's only recently when they're sexually active that they realize, oh, wait a minute,
This happened to me a long time ago.
that to me was actually
Not appropriate.
not appropriate,
Yeah.
and I didn't even think about it that way. But you know, because they tend to take it lightly as well because it didn't affect them in any drastic way lah. So you know, I didn't have a traumatized
I
time
think,
growing
yeah.
up, or you know. So
You said that full stop. Just don't touch any private part to anybody throughout your life unless
it's cleaning.
it's
And,
cleaning or consensual lah at a later age. Right? I think that's what you're trying to say. Where at that part of education has to come across immediately.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about education with preventive work is that it needs to come in all spectrum. We started off doing a lot of preventive work, which means going out educating people. But every single time, when like yourself, when you start talking about this topic,
Become
you know,
accountable.
people will disclose, will say,
Yeah.
Disclose what happened.
Yeah.
yes,
Alright, that's good.
because they say, hey, another person that I can talk to, and you're not going to judge me. So the thing now is, when they tell you, hey, you know, I've been sexually abused, what would you do? What would you do? Right? Keep quiet, kesian, right? Lodge a report or go for therapy. But do we even know what to do? You know, do we even have enough support system
No.
around? And the thing about this, there's again the family name, the school name, the organization name is more important than the protection of children.
Yeah.
So the protection of children doesn't come up
Yeah.
first.
It's always just the fact, malu lah,
Yeah, malu.
the protection of the
What happened
family.
to that priest who suddenly, what's his name? The kid, the Masale priest who was abusing all those kids.
Yeah. You know, but the good thing about it is that the Pope has now declared that, you know, all churches needs to have a child protection policy. Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're doing something about this.
Yeah.
Good.
You know, so what is really good is like, what we need to start doing is like, there's a problem, come up with a solution.
Yeah.
Come up with it, not just any solution, not just do things, but actually have the courage to say, hey, you know what, if we've done this work for 10 years, and the impact is either zero or very little, we need to change the way we do the work. We need to come up with innovative ways of doing the work. We need to look at things, and this is what we need to start doing, is to come up with solutions instead of just talking about something and not doing anything. How do we know?